start with this big guy. This is the one I'm going to quarter it down and then make lumber out of it on the middle, just 1-inch boards. It is just a little over 6 feet long at its longest point, and like down here it's like I think it was 56. This end's 32 inches in diameter. This end is 42. So my plan is to cut down through it and just keep going down through and then all the way to the bottom, and then I'll have to come back and finish out the bottom side of the rotted area. I already took this little rake thingy for the garden, cultivating rake, and pulled all the crud out of the hollow that I could, because that stuff will dull the chain. There's a lot of dirt in there because this is like ant damage. Uh-oh, we have a guest. Hi, Precious. Come here. This is the fattest Yorkie you will ever see, aren't you? Yes, you are. Of course you are. Anyway, so be back in just a second, get this thing started, and we'll start splitting this down. All right? Have a good one. needs sharpened. Alright, got it sharpened up. That's almost like work. Not a really good place to sit here when you've got a bad hip. Anyway, so yeah, I think we're going to call that a video, and I'll get another one up of actually getting them up on the mill. I won't say it'll be next, but hopefully soon. I'm also going to see about slabbing out a couple of these big guys with the chainsaw mill. Now that I know that I'm going to have to measure. That might be bigger than 32, but that one over there, the small end, the big end is 32, so I know that I can get the mill through it, perhaps even with a 36-inch bar, rather than the big 42. That's kind of a wait and we'll see type thing. And I do want to ask y'all something. I'm going to have to move the camera to ask you, but I would like some advice on that. Those of you that saw the up and coming update video, that crotch one, I can't decide which way to flatten off one side and slab through it. And so I was going to give y'all guys a closer look at it and see if you have any advice on which way to manipulate it to start slabbing it off to get the best grain out of it. Because like I said, it's got like 5 limbs. It's a 5-limb crotch, so it ought to have some pretty squirrely grain. But anyway, let me take a camera over there and we'll get a closer look at it, and you guys can drop down in the comments and let me know what your best advice on it is, alright? Cool, let's do that. Okay, I opted to take the camera off the tripod and just carry it here. But as you can see, there's one of the limbs down here, and then this was one of the main trunks, and the other big main trunk. And there's a limb that's older that had been cut off, and another one down there. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of end grain. And then it looks like we're going to have some squirrely stuff in here, because it looks like that's an old limb that was cut off too. So yeah, I am just like, which way do I go? Do I want to start in position 1 and actually slice off a bit here and then slab down through it that way? Or do I want to slab just straight off of where the way it sets and down through it? Or do I want to go, we'll call this position 3, go down through this, so I'm getting like, oh heck, by the time I get to about here, I'm going to be hitting 1, 2, 3 of those things. So that ought to be pretty cool. I don't know. Or do I want to flip it over and go from the other side where it's got that Y sticking out that way? So let's name them. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which side do you think I should start from? Doesn't matter which side I start from, this any of them is going to be fun. Well, okay, so number 2, the top here, that one would be pretty easy to start on. And the grain's going to get interesting pretty fast as I go down through it. But anyway, throw it down there in the comments, guys. 1, 2, 3, or 4. And let me know. Alright, thanks, bud. Have a good one. We'll see you next video.